Okay, now of course for some love lessons from Rani Mukerji. First love lesson, dreamum. Second love lesson, wakeappum. And then of course you are in lovum, lovum, lovum. And that's exactly what's happening with her. And here we take you behind the scenes to the making of dreamum, wakeappum. A song that of course is creating waves after it is woken up. But we are taking you backstage.
गोरे लोग नहीं, मुझे काले लोग पसंद है.
If you wake up from a dream and find your Mr. Right, it's cause to sing and dance. And that's exactly what Rani Mukerji is doing. So let's take you to dreamland, where her happiness knows no bounds.
Dreamum, wakeappum, critical conditionum. Hey, earthum, wakeappum, hilodula sab shakeappum.
And she's burning up the dance floor with her hero, Prithvi, the southern star who has swept her off her feet. But is this dream or is this wake up to reality?
Wakeappum comes in the narrative when she's fallen in love with this guy and she finds out that he's a South Indian.
It's all about serving up southern spice. From the look to the attire and the gyrating body, it's so dirty picturesque.
Dreamum, wakeappum, a gist of what? The South Indian thrusting or that gyration or that energy that you require to perform it. Because it's all about the sensuality of a woman's body and the way she has to move it.
When you see the dance form, it's not as if we are trying to mimic or doing a spoof. It is actually something that we love doing. Like me and Weber, we love dancing.
Aiyyaa.
I think this song was also kind of a tribute that Weber and myself wanted to give the South Indian films and their songs.
Once again, an ode to South Indian cinema. And according to Weber, Rani has surpassed herself, latka, jhatka and all.
And I'm telling her, Rani, I want the expressions to be like that, little nakra, dreamum, wakeappum, critical condition, there's a timing and all of that. So she would just look at you with a blank face. So you would think you're talking to some wall behind her or somebody like that. And I had to say 1, 2, 3, 4 and boom.
I think Weber brings in the wild side out of me. She's my wild friend.
Okay, this can totally go wrong.
धक्का मारो, ये रखो, ये जाओ.
Dreamum, wakeappum, critical conditionum.
But the song is never about the music alone. They're also about the lyricum and the rhythmum.
So we wanted certain sounds which would sound Tamil, but they had to be Hindi words or English words. So this entire thing of getting dream, wake up into dreamum, wakeappum was actually something that Amitabh kind of, cracked.
Earthum, wakeappum, hilodula sab shakeappum.
Now if you're wondering who's the inspiration behind Rani's colourful avatar, here is the answer.
When you think of Sridevi in her prime, when she did those songs down south, she was an inspiration, So I think that is what we've done with Dreamum, wakeappum.
Advetanam, dhol-petanam, love-lust, double kast, badadhitanam.
Coming to Rani's shirtless man, where his look was well thought of.
In those days, they would probably have a lungi and a huge belt. But I wanted Prithvi's look to be like this batik lungi with a huge belt. But he would wear these Ray-Ban aviators,
While Rani lives the beautiful dream with her man, we can only hope that reality is just as beautiful. Entertainment Bureau headlines today. Well, the flavor of the moment, of course, is North meets South meets East meets West. And therefore, we're with Lada right now. And Lada, of course, is going to tell us, our correspondent in Mumbai, what is this all about? Lada, tell me. Lavani numbers, then there's South Indian numbers. And, of course, the flavor of the month right now is the Lavani number. What's the whole gyan on this, Lada?
Absolutely, you don't expect a Vidya Balan or a Chitrangada Singh for that matter, and now of course Rani Mukerji to come up with these numbers, but especially for Vidya Balan and Rani Mukerji, because they had a rather serious image, and then they completely deconstructed it. Vidya Balan did it with Dirty Picture, and Rani is now doing it with Aiyyaa and How. This particular song, Dreamum, Wakeappum, that I had seen a few months back. I'd seen the rushes few months back, and the moment I saw it, I was like, oh my God, how did she really manage? How did she really manage to do it? But she's done it with such conviction that it seems like almost unbelievable that a Rani could really pull up this one. Also, most importantly, I feel that fact that Vaibhavi Merchant, who's Rani's best friend, did the choreography and also directed these songs really added to a lot of things. When you actually have a choreographer who has a great, bond with the actor or the actress, it always adds up that much value to the show and to the dance. So clearly Rani is doing a great thing, and I'm sure that all her fans are really waiting for the film, especially with this song really showing all of us what Rani is capable of.
Well, certainly at the end of the day, it's all about Rani, and Rani Yum is what I can see, Lara. But tell me, this is a kind of a comeback for her, because she's actually got a really meaty role and she's playing it to the hilt and she's giving it everything. So can we say return to big stardom for Rani?
Exactly. I was talking to Rani a few days back, and she did tell me, she said, for her, the most important thing at this point of time in her career is to actually do the films that really push the envelope for her. Be it No One Killed Jessica or now, Aiyyaa, we have not seen Rani do these roles. There was a time when she did films like Laga Chunri Mein Daag, she did films like Thoda Pyar Thoda Magic, she had Dil Bole Hadepa. Clearly those films were also there which had interesting roles for her, but then something was not really working out for her. So that is the time when she really thought that, she had to sit back and really understand what she could do that could actually bring the audiences back to the theatres, and she did that with No One Killed Jessica. And now with Aiyyaa, the film looks extremely promising, because we have never seen Rani in an over-the-top kind of character. Meenakshi Deshpande is somebody that that you don't really expect a Rani Mukerji to really come up with, but she's actually doing it very convincingly. She did tell me, she said that the day before the launch of the promo, she had lost all appetite. She didn't know how the audience was going to react, how the media was going to react, and the moment the promo was actually released, everybody from the media as well as the fans really lapped it up, and I think that really indicates just how much curiosity and just how well the film could really do. The first launch really matters a lot, and clearly Rani has already won half of the battle.
Well, Lara, certainly it's all about how Rani is going to rock, and she certainly is rocking, at least so far. But moving on, and now we're talking about Ganesh Utsav. And Ganesh Utsav, of course, is already in Bollywood. And Bollywood is celebrating, like it does every year, right at the top, the man of the moment, Salman Khan.
Break it down.